Hello there. Welcome to another video on my channel. Welcome back if you watched last week's video, and welcome to the first non-patient gamer video that we're going to have on the channel. Today we're going to talk about what I plan to do with the channel and some of the plans I have for content and what you can expect every week from me and what's going to be in those videos. And yeah, just sort of have a little chat, get to know each other a little bit and talk about some of the things that I'm going to be talking about. So let's get into it. Last week's gaming video was very well received, I thought. Lots of people seemed to enjoy it. I wasn't completely happy with it, but I was on a deadline and I got it out, and I'm very proud of myself for doing that, and I hope you guys enjoyed it. I think it was a fairly good video, and as good a video as any to start a channel with. And yeah, so Kingdom Hearts 3 is out now. That's something I mentioned in the video. It came out in the 29th in the West, which was yesterday as filming this, and it's generating a lot of interest, as it will do. It's one of the biggest game releases of the year, and it's probably going to attract a lot of attention. So, on that note, I thought I'd mention when I want to do the other games in the Kingdom Hearts series, because of course now that we've done number 1, we have to do the many spin-offs and side games, and eventually, of course, Kingdom Hearts 3. We need to get around to that. I'm thinking probably the 1-year anniversary of the first Patient Gamer episode. I think that would be fun. We could do Kingdom Hearts 3 and we can see how far we've come since then. That was Kingdom Hearts 1, the video we did last week. Kingdom Hearts 3's out. Onward and upwards. The next video is going to be about a certain venerable Japanese gaming series, although there are many of those, so good luck guessing which one. I'm not giving you any more hints because I don't want to spoil it. And yeah, hopefully you guys will enjoy that. I'll be filming part of that when I'm out in Spain, where I'm going on holiday next week, and the video will go up next Friday. Obviously, that's what we do here on The Patient Gamer. We upload a gaming video every 2 weeks on a Friday. But yeah, that's the other thing I wanted to talk about today, is the kind of content that's going to be on the channel and what you guys are going to be watching. So obviously you've been introduced to the gaming videos. You probably have a little bit of an idea at this point of what The Patient Gamer is about and the kind of content that's going to be on that. It's going to be big games, small games, older games, games from the dawn of gaming, in fact. You know, we could go back and do Pong. I mean, I don't know what there'd be to say. But yeah, that's sort of the kind of stuff we could cover on The Patient Gamer. We can cover anything. It's one of the best things about the show, is that I haven't locked myself into any demographic or genre or time period. It just has to have come out in the past, which is every game, pretty much, you know. That's The Patient Gamer. One of the things I do want to do with the show is focus on smaller titles, indies. I want to run the gamut from games that had a huge audience and a huge following and reach, and games that were smaller or need maybe a little bit more attention or may have been passed over by the general public when they release, because gaming is a very fast-paced medium, and one of the things I want to do is move away from that. You know, this idea that something comes out and within 2 years it's obsolete and we're on to the next game in the series, or we're on to the next new thing, or we're on to the next console generation. You know, sometimes something will remain and linger on a console and will not be ported or will not be archived or put up on Steam for people to play, and you're like, well, I can't play this game because I can't get hold of it because it's on a platform that's defunct and people aren't producing, and I just have to buy a used console and deal with all the finagling that comes with that. You know, it's a very flexible format. It allows me to cover basically whatever I want, and that's what I want to do. Yeah, I mean, there'll probably be some focus on my favourite genres, which tend to be RPGs, strategy games. Really, I played a lot of JRPGs in the last year, and a lot of RPGs in general, and they are some of my favourite games, so there might be a bit of an emphasis on that, but occasionally I'll try to branch out and tackle something new, if not for anything, because it's fun to try new things, and gaming's a very large and broad genre with lots of great games out there that I could cover and want to cover, you know. So yeah, that's The Patient Gamer. That's what the show's about. That's the kind of stuff we'll be talking about. Yeah, I hope you guys enjoy and stick around and stay on the lookout for future episodes. Don't forget to subscribe if you haven't already, if you want to be notified of those. We're just starting out here, and it'd be nice to start building a community of people like me who like patiently gaming, to use a horrible term. No, so that's one aspect of the channel. That is what we'll be doing every 2 weeks. I'll be doing a gaming related video. The quality will improve over time. I'm still learning, you know, many of the programs I need to use to create those videos. I was literally learning Adobe Premiere as I was editing the last video. I wasn't sure what editing software I was going to be using until I was producing it, and then I was like, okay, now I've got software, let's learn how to use it whilst making the video. It was kind of hectic. So that's one aspect of what's going to be on the channel. Every 2 weeks there'll be a gaming video. There are a couple things I'd like to do this year. I want to do just sort of before or in time for the Steam summer sale, which generally happens about June/early July. I would like to do a month of indie, maybe come up with a better title than that, but basically what I'll be doing is, in that month, I will be doing 4 Patient Gamer videos in a month, 1 a week, and what I'll be doing is trying to spotlight some smaller, some maybe less well-recognised indie games that maybe didn't get quite the market share they were looking for or that they needed, and just spotlighting some great indie games. And I'll just pick some of my favourites. Maybe it'll be 1 per video, maybe we'll do 2 per video and try and do 8 in the entire month, and hopefully that might serve as a bit of a recommendation when they promptly drop about 75% in price when the Steam Summer Sale starts. I love talking about things, I love giving my opinions on things, and I can play a game, I can say what I need to say about it, and I can hopefully make that into an entertaining video for you guys and hopefully enjoy it. And maybe that leads you to check out something that you hadn't before, or maybe it just reminds you of an old game that you like and you dip back into it. Wouldn't that be nice, you know? Now that we've talked about the Patient Gamer, it's time to talk about the other type of content that's going to be on the channel. Every other week, when I'm producing the larger scale Patient Gamer videos that take me every 2 weeks, there will be videos like this. One of the things I'd like to talk about in addition to the gaming videos that I know has a really nice community on YouTube that I like to tap into is BookTube. I love books. I'd like to talk about them. Who doesn't love reading books? BookTube is an online community and part of YouTube that talks about books, and it's been something I've really enjoyed over the last year, and one of the reasons I started this YouTube channel was obviously the gaming side of things, the gaming side of videos, but the other one was books and movies and just stuff, you know, just me talking to you. And I really like that kind of that side of YouTube where it's just fun. It's just fun, interesting people giving you their interesting opinions about the things they've read or seen or watched, and I like that. I think YouTube is kind of golden for that. I mean, that's how many big channels started, just people in their bedrooms, which this is my bedroom, talking about things they like. And I mean, you know, there's always room for that. I think there's always room for more opinions on the internet. I don't think you could ever say that the internet has too many opinions. So I wanted to wrap up this video by just showcasing a few of the books that I'm taking on my upcoming holiday. I'm going on holiday this Saturday to Spain, visiting my parents down there. It's going to be lovely, hopefully. I'm going to actually spend most of it inside, probably. I've set myself a little timetable. I'm going to try and learn Adobe Premiere a little bit more than I have, which is just kind of the basics to get a single video out. It's a lovely program. I really enjoyed using it. I think it's really well designed. I have no idea how to use it. You know, I'm still learning a lot of this stuff, and so I thought, you know, I've got a week here set aside that I can spend just immersing myself in the software and figuring out all its little kinks. So hopefully quality should improve. That's the aim, at least, to keep improving and to keep bringing you guys better content as my skills improve. In the spirit of talking about holidays, I thought we could wrap up this introductory vlog, with some books that I'm going to take with me and hopefully read. So 1 second, we will, through the power of magic, a set of 4 books will appear in my hand in 3, 2, 1. Okay, so here we have some books that I'm going to take with me that I'm looking forward to reading. Let's go through them one by one. So our first book is The Poetics by Aristotle, the ancient Greek philosopher and writer and teacher of Alexander the Great, actually, which is pretty cool. I mean, you've got to have some pedigree to teach the guy who ruled the largest empire in the world and died at 26 or whatever it was. His Poetics is a short, and I do mean short, it's like this much of the book, and the rest of it is the introduction, and the rest of it after that is the references. It's a short, summary of his opinions on how to write poetry and stage plays and how to write scripts and how to write drama, basically. And I've heard it touted by a few people as pretty good. So picked up a copy on Amazon. I was surprised at how small it is. I mean, yeah, look at that. And I thought I'd give it a read, give it a whirl, and yeah, see if it's any good. So that's book number 1. Our next book is Tim Ferriss, the self-help guru and coach dude's book called The 4-Hour Workweek. I mean, self-help books, generally shit, but there are some good ones out there, and hopefully this is one of them. I started reading it. It actually travelled to France with me last time I went over for Christmas, and this is one of those books where you read like 2 or 3 pages and it has all these strategies and all these guides and all these secret insider tips about how to live the 4-hour work week and the new rich lifestyle. And it just makes you want to just quit your job, right? You just read like 3 pages and you're like, oh man, I could do this. I could quit my job right now. I could do this. And then you're like, maybe not so fast, you know, maybe not so fast. But hey, it's a very inspiring book to read. It really gets you pumped up and makes you want to work, you know, so that's a good thing. I'm about nearly halfway through this one. Probably won't take me long. It's got quite big text, but hey, it's a fun little thing to read, and I would honestly recommend it. So, books 3 and 4 should be of interest to you if you have been on YouTube for a while. You may have heard of these 2 gentlemen that I'm about to mention, because they're quite famous on YouTube. They are, in fact, one of the biggest direct inspirations for this kind of video that I'm doing right here, where we just sort of talk to camera, hopefully semi-intelligently, about some things you may or may not be interested in. And those 2 books are, bam! Turtles All the Way Down and An Absolutely Remarkable Thing by John and Hank Green. Yeah, so these should be fun. I got this one like a year ago and it's sat at the bottom of my to be read pile and I haven't touched it. It still looks pristine. It probably smells new. Let's give it a sniff. Oh yeah. Oh, it smells new. It smells good. You ever smell that fresh book smell? Best thing ever. Best. Let's give Hank Green's smell. Smells just like green, I guess. No, but joking aside, these 2 are some of my favourite content creators, honestly. And I read one of John's books earlier this year. He's obviously had a few published. You may have heard of them. The Fault in Our Stars. That was made into a fairly big movie. And yeah, his brother's gotten into the business and is apparently doing quite well at it, because I've heard lots of good things about this. So hopefully they're both good. Yeah, I hope you enjoyed this quick little foray of mine into vlogging, and hopefully stick around to see some more woeful attempts by me to have on-camera presence and make entertaining internet content, because that's the goal here, to make internet content. No, I don't know. Don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, as always. My name's Seb, and I have a YouTube channel that you can subscribe to. I hope you guys enjoyed, and keep a lookout for the next Patient Gamer episode. That's coming next week. New videos every Friday, and yeah, that'll do it for now. Cheers!